Greetings, everybody. This is Brother Elias. Another contemplation day. It's kind of raining outside, and I allowed my basil to flower a little bit, and that's not good when you're eating basil. But anyway, today is a lovely day. Getting ready to go out of town one more weekend to Atlanta, and today I'm gonna read a little bit from the Gospel of Mary Magdalene. You know, Mary Magdalene was a quote-unquote prostitute. But as we do know, for those who really want to pay attention to life, it's been known that Jesus had a lot of disciples, and it's an absolute fact that when you read the Bible that's read in America, they don't have all the disciples. They don't have Philip. I mean, just a lot of them, they don't. So that should tell you that some of the books has been taken out. So I don't got too long, but just going to do a little reading from this book right here. And it says, I think it's dealing with Yeshua, or Yeshua. It means Jesus. And you may be able to hear it rain a little bit. I'm not for sure, because it's raining today again. This law is that of love and freedom, of which Yeshua is the act, and the flesh in which he has witnessed with his words, his deeds, his patience, and his forgiveness. He said, "Be yourself also the witness of love in flesh and bone, even more, be incarnation of him," said Elizabeth of the Trinity. Be creative subjects who speak and love in the midst of the inanimate objects, thus rendering unto them their true names and soul, like an animist. Love one another as I love you. That's JN 15:12. There is no other law. The problem is to live this, to become the witnessing lived by the teacher, to love family, friends, enemies, men and women, as he loved them, to love the source of all that lives and breathes, as he did. The as in, I don't know what that means. The as in this verse from John is not the as of comparison. It does not invite us to imitate, which would only result in, it says, caricature, Rather, it is telling us to allow this law of life to be, and it got dash, it is already within us, like the sap that runs in a tree, helping it to hold firm as well as to bend to the wind. And it goes on to say, the teacher is not some external image that we should try to resemble. He is a principle of life, freedom, and love that is meant to overflow within us. Now, I want us to think about that. And you know how I like to speak about nature, how nature is so loving and is so caring when it comes to creating its creation and the balance and the completeness of its creation. And I just hope and pray a lot of us, will continue to do the same thing, is continue to learn to love. And one of the major secrets of this existence is, especially as for human beings, is to be born with a pure heart and to have your daily life and experience the ins and outs of your life. And when you return home back to your etherical self or your spiritual self, you bring home that same heart that was given to you. So on that note, I'm going to conclude, and I hope everybody's having a beautiful spring in April and things like that, and stay blessed. Like I said, this is going to be short, and I read from the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, and I will read a little more one day on this, but again, I just don't have too much time today. Thank you, and peace and blessings from Brother Elias.